Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about why most beginners fail on TikTok Shop and how you can be the exception. So over the last few weeks and the past few months, TikTok Shop has been expanding all over Europe and also in Latin America, in Mexico, Brazil, Italy. It's rapidly taken over. If you're new to the channel, my name is Eamon and I've ran my TikTok Shop from 2023 up until today, generating over 7,000 orders during that time, and I documented my whole entire journey here on this channel. Mistake number one that I was making, and you should definitely avoid when you're starting out, is when you're pricing your products, keep in mind running promotions, flash sales, discounts, and coupons. Let me tell you something about TikTok users. They love a good deal. And although I believe you can sell anything on TikTok Shop, it is a platform that people go to when they want to get deals, when they want to get discounts and coupons. So if you are pricing your product at a point where you can't offer any flash sales, you can't offer any discounts, it's going to make it less attractive for customers to make that impulse purchase, specifically when it comes to flash sales. Now, when I started out, I listed my products at a specific price where I was making enough profit that I liked, not keeping in mind that, hey, here and there, you're going to have to run a flash sale. You might have to join a sales campaign that is going to get your products extra exposure. So please keep this in mind when you're first starting out. When you price your product, always price it $2 to $5 more than the profit point that you're trying to get. This way, one day you can run a discount, another day you can run a flash sale. This increases impulse purchases and also gives customers FOMO. All flash sales come with a little ticking down timer that tells customers if you don't lock down your purchase right now, you are going to lose out on this discount. And when you're doing TikTok Shop Live and when you're creating your content, imagine the TikTok user scrolling on their phone at nighttime. They see your product, they like it, they click into the little cart on your video. They see just the basic price, no discount, no promotion, nothing. Nah, maybe I'll get it another time. Versus they click into the little cart, they see that there's a flash sale going on that ends in 23 hours and it allows them to save an extra 2, 3, maybe 10% off their order. They're more likely to make that purchase immediately right then and there, and you want to be able to take advantage of that. Mistake number two, beginners often make low quality content and work with low quality affiliates while at the same time expecting great results. What you need to do from the get-go is understand that TikTok is a content platform. The beautiful thing about TikTok Shop and what separates it from other platforms is it creates an interactive social selling platform for you. So when you create your content, this is the main way of you getting sales versus selling on a marketplace like eBay, Amazon, or Etsy, where all you can do is improve your SEO, improve your listings. Here, anyone can sell through their content. So one thing I did when I first started out is I leaned heavily into this and I created a content schedule for myself. I told myself I was going to post 1 to 3 times a day, every single day. Guess what? 2-3 weeks later, I had my first viral video. Then from there, kind of the rest was history. It set off a never-ending domino effect for the past year and a half. So guys, please, I want you to focus on creating good content. When I say good content, I don't mean you need a professional camera, professional lighting, a professional studio. Get good lighting, that is key. Either get great natural lighting from your window in your house or get a bright light like the one I'm using for this video. You can buy them off Amazon. This way your videos will be able to stop the scroll. I often see people getting started with TikTok Shop creating content where they're using these weird heavy filters, the lighting is weird, they look like they just got out of bed. Your content being clean, just being clean, right? You don't have to be the best speaker on camera. Being clean is gonna get you an extra second of customers maybe stopping, giving it a chance at least. Another thing is, before you record a video, make sure you look good, make sure you look clean. If you're a guy, don't have a weirdly shaven beard that's all messy and you're talking in the video and you just look horrible and you're wearing like your PJs, unless you're promoting pajamas or you're promoting kind of like a lazy product. Look good, clean up. If you're a lady, do your makeup, make sure your hair looks good. The highest performing affiliates and shop sellers are the ones that make content and make it as professional but also native to the platform as possible. So whenever I make my content, make sure I shave my face, I have my hair done well, put on a nice shirt, something like that, so people can, oh, okay, this isn't some just messy guy trying to promote products, right? So make sure you look good and you're gonna feel good as a result, you're gonna be more confident in your video, and it's gonna actually perform much better. When it comes to affiliates that you work with as well, another point I wanna make is make sure you're working with affiliates who actually know how to create content. If you're working with affiliates who don't take account of all these things that I mentioned that make content good, they're not gonna get you any sales, you're gonna waste a lot of your inventory, and at the end, it's gonna hurt your bottom line. Mistake number 3, beginners do not stay on top of content formats that are working. You see on TikTok, and as a result, TikTok Shop, your performance is going to be linked to making content that is doing well at that certain point in time. That format needs to be performing well. I'll give you an example. Because I create so much content, and that's why I told you to create so much content daily, you're always going to be able to know what format is working well. Last summer, carousel, video, photo swipe posts, they're also called carousel posts, were working amazing for me. Every single one I would create would go semi-viral or viral on a daily basis. But because I was creating so many types of content, there was a point in time where these carousel posts slowed down. And then I noticed that my video reply posts to comments were doing well. So I was able to lean into that more. But this only happens because I'm trying all these different formats and I'm creating content in different formats all at once. So when I see a particular format start to take over, I lean more into that. When I see that slow down, I'll notice an uptick in a different format that I'm doing. So then I lean into that format. Say we're talking try on videos where you try on your item and you just kind of talk about it briefly, that sort of video. It's like 10 seconds long. If those start doing well, I'm gonna know because I'm also creating those. And last but not least, mistake number 4, there's something called TikTok missions. And if you're a brand new seller, you might not be paying any attention to this. But with TikTok Shop missions, TikTok essentially gives you challenges to complete, and they reward you with coupons for your customers to use. So an example is create 14 videos this week that last about 15 seconds long. 14 shoppable videos that are over 15 seconds long. Once you complete this task, they give you, sometimes it's $60 worth of vouchers for your customers broken down into $5 coupons. What I love doing with this, and this is a new strategy that I found, and make sure you go apply this, is I like to complete the challenges right before doing a TikTok live stream. And I typically, honestly, I don't stream that long anymore. I'll just do like an hour and a half. So I'll wait until I'm gonna go on live. I'll go and complete the task, right? And then I get all these coupons. So as soon as I get on the live, there's urgency being created. Hey guys, we just released 10 $5 coupons for you to use extra on your order. These are first come, first served. We currently have 10 of them, and I'll be on my iPad and I'll refresh. And then every 2 minutes, 3 more coupons will be claimed. Okay, guys, there's only 4 of these. Guys, there's only 3 of these. And it's creating hype and anticipation. So your viewers come back every day in anticipation of the coupons. Right when the coupons are released, they snatch them up, they complete their purchase. So you get quick purchases, you get hype. So make sure you guys keep these in mind and do not make the mistake of not trying different formats, not going on live, not making high quality content, and not running promotions and flash sales. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got value from it, I'd appreciate it if you left a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I also leave you a free beginner's course. It's going to be the pinned comment in the comments. Go in there, check it out, go get that free course. If you want to accelerate your progress and your success, then get the paid course, because as you see, if my free content is valuable, imagine the work that I put into a paid product. If you're looking for some extra inspiration and motivation on your journey and to see someone go from 0 all the way to creating a 6-figure TikTok shop, make sure you click right here and check out my TikTok shop journey, where I showcase everything and all the behind the scenes as I built up my TikTok shop business. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.